right, you guys, today we're going to learn about the water cycle. The water cycle is so important for our earth, but especially for our plants. Remember, our plants need three things. They need soil, water, and sunlight in order to grow. So the water cycle is where our rain comes in, and that is the best water that we can give our plants. So let's look at, we're going to make a water cycle in a jar, and you hear my water boiling. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to fill our jar 2/3 of the way full of water. And the water is boiling, so I'm doing it over the sink, and I'm doing it with oven mitts because we want to be sure we're safe. Now we want our jar to get really, really hot, because what we're trying to mimic here, which my teapot is almost ready too. But what we're trying to mimic here is how hot the sun makes the earth. The sun heats up the water that's on the ground, and as it does that, the water vapor rises. Now water vapor is clear, so we can't see it normally. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop these matches in here, and they are going to make some smoke attached to our water vapor. If I can get my match to actually burn, not be put out by the steam. So I'm gonna put that in there, and then I'm gonna pour out some of our water. So we only need it to be about 1/4 of the way full. A little bit more. Okay, well, I'm gonna drop in a couple more matches so we can get some more smoke going, so the smoke can attach to our water vapor. But normally on a normal day, when the sun comes out and it heats up the water on the earth, we can't see the water vapor. It's clear. We don't see the water evaporating. The first step is evaporation. So we are gonna do that. Then I'm gonna put this lid on here because I wanna trap it. I wanna trap my water vapor in there. Now, what do we know about the atmosphere? We know that the atmosphere is a lot colder than the Earth's surface, right? And so as the water vapor rises, we heat the water turns into a gas called water vapor. Well, as it rises and it gets toward the cold atmosphere, these are ice cubes I'm putting in my lid here. So up here, I have a really cold upper atmosphere that I've made, right? And so my water vapor is going to gather together like it would in a cloud, and it's going to cool back down. My water vapor is going to turn into water droplets because my vapor is going to turn back into a liquid because I've cooled it, right? And so when it meets the cloud on top, all these droplets are going to join together, and they're going to make a bunch of droplets up in our cloud, and then eventually our water is it's condensing, so it's called condensation when it turns back into droplets from the vapor, and then eventually it's gonna fall from the cloud. When the cloud gets so heavy with water up here at the top, this is my cloud, when it gets so heavy with water, the water is going to condense, the water droplets are going to join together, they're going to get really heavy, and they're going to fall. And that's precipitation. So we first had evaporation, where it went up, then condensation, where it cooled, the vapor cooled back to a droplet, and now we're waiting on precipitation. And so while we're waiting on this, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up so hopefully you can see really clearly when the rain starts to fall from the middle of our cloud. So right now we see a lot of condensation around the outside out here, but we're wanting it to fall from the middle. Oh, do we see the rain falling? Look at that. Look at that. There's rain falling right in the middle. That's so cool. It's gonna rain in the middle.
Look, Chloe. Whoa! How did you do that? What?
I have to show you when we get.
She made it rain in there.
I did make it rain in there.
Wait.
Actually, God made it rain in there. Look at our cloud. Our cloud has rain on it. Yeah, it's raining from our cloud. This is our cloud.
Oh, the tinfoil?
Yeah, is our cloud.